I'm back because I'm trying to get my thought out. All right. So I want to know about amnesia, right? Amnesia is simply a technology, right? They won't tell us that it's technology because that's how they extract information, or and or um, that's how they um, extract information, and that's how they um, control the mind as well. They control behavior and mind through amnesia. So that's actually a technology because of the electrical power grid that can be used. That is being used even to this day. So I do want to know about more about amnesia, and I want to know like why would our ancestors use or cast amnesia upon us? Now it could be, I'm gonna answer this myself. It could be because they notice or they know that your life is in danger. So they can do it based upon that too as well. But I want to know if they are the highest and they're on the highest rise, how come they don't protect us? Like how come that they don't how come they don't protect us from these negative forces? Um, I want to know that, and they probably do. I probably just missed the point. But my main thing is I want to talk about that amnesia and it being a form of technology because it ain't nothing but an electrical power grid that can be used. People can extract things from you through electrical sources. Okay, because we are a power grid ourselves. Our body is an electrical system. So if a person has a strong enough power grid or power source, then they can do anything to you. They can make you have a heart attack, a stroke. They can swell parts of your brain. They can mess with your spinal cord. Anything with your nervous system, they can attack. So um, definitely amnesia. I want to know more about that. So, can you help me out with that? Help me out. I want to know more about amnesia, and I want to know more about because I had to write it down because I'll be forgetting. And I want to know about the time, right? I was talking about this the other day. I want to know about the time because when we're looking at the clock, we got 369 on our side, 369:12. But then you also have 15, 21, 15, 18, 21, 24. So if you add up 18, 15, and 24, that's going to give you 78. So 7 and 8 is 15, but 15 is 1 and 5, which is 6. So that is a portal that can be on the negative side. That can be the portal on the negative side when you're using that particular time. Now, that particular time can be used as a great thing as well. But when we're talking about people playing around with people's souls and spirits and things like that and what they're trying to do, then that's definitely negative. Then on the regular clock of our time, right? I'm gonna say regular because that's the time I grew up on. I don't believe in time anyway. But you got 3, 6, 9, and 12. All right. So they're gonna give you 30. And you drop the zero because zero is always stagnant in itself. So you drop the zero, which would give you 3. So that's still half. That's not the full. That's not the full continuum. That's not the full portal for me. So I'm definitely trying to figure that out. And I want to know when we're not on the right, let's say the right frequency, right? Because of my lack of vocabulary. Um, Depending on which clock we're on, they can rotate the heavens. You see what I'm saying? They can absolutely rotate the heavens and they can change the environment. Most of us think that the environment is just our houses and things like that. But if we pay attention, our environment is more than just our houses, our cars. We got our grass, we got our soil, we have all of these things, our flowers, our trees. But if those things are affected, because they have rotated the heavens into a negative space, then we are also affected as well. So I definitely want to know more about the I want to know more about the clock, and I want to know more about amnesia. And as we know, there are people, well, I don't know, like, I don't know. I haven't been around nobody, but I have heard that there are people who can do different things and have different electrical power sources, right? Because this is all this is. It's only a power grid. We are electrical beings ourselves. So we hold these electrical sources inward and outwardly. So I definitely want to know about that. And I want to know about the ancestors too. Because some of the ancestors ain't right. I'm just going to tell you. Some of the ancestors ain't right. And half of the time, sometimes, it be people, it be men that do certain things. They do rituals upon another person because they fear that person. Or they notice something about that person that that person doesn't notice about themselves. Such as certain people will call a whole nother human being God, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But it could be a danger to that particular person or those people if they don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's always good to know, but certain things I just feel like it's not, I'm not going to say it's not worth knowing because everything is worth knowing. But in order to keep you safe and your people safe, it's certain things that you just choose not to do because man do things too. It is just not most of the destruction come from man. It doesn't come from our ancestors and things like that. Not saying that all our ancestors are good. Some of the ancestors out here off the chain. You understand me? Some of them off the chain. But if they are all like, if they are able to use this body, they're using this body, then why would they want to destroy themselves? Because you only a reincarnation of what already existed. You see what I'm saying? So if they're using your suit, if they're using your body, then that means that they want you to finish off something that they started. Like they want you to finish off their lineage. It's something that they want from you. And we have to pay attention to that because sometimes people they will put their ancestors on you. You understand me? In you. So you have to pay attention to things like that. I mean, I know I do. That's why I know when to back up. Call me whatever you want to call me. But baby, I know when to back up. You understand? And see, those are the things I think like we should definitely teach people, especially if we teach them about these powers that they so-called have, and we teaching them the in-depths of things like that. But my questions is definitely about the amnesia and the time and the clock, cause I'm interested in that travel thing too. Oh, and don't forget, these are two things that you definitely gonna need if you're gonna try the coins out. And remember, don't try to burn your shit up. Don't go all in your house doing stuff. You know you're gonna do experiments, and you know that it's gonna use a lot of electricity or it could start a fire. Don't do it in your house. Don't do it in your house. But copper is a good thing to use also with your coins, and gold as well. Melted gold. Okay. So those are two things. But I want to know definitely about that. Those are my two questions that I have. So answer my two questions. You ain't got to focus on other stuff. That's just stuff I was just wanting to say. But my two questions. Amnesia is a source of technology. It's a source of technology. Question. Not a statement. I know I'm saying it as a question, but it's a statement, okay? So answer my question for me for that, if you will. And I want to say thank you because I was cramping so bad yesterday. And I went to listen to your videos, and baby, that bell went to dinging. And I ain't been cramping since. So shout out to Shout out to Um, thank you for that. And let me see what else. Oh, I wanted to say about the time. Something is off, and I just can't put my finger on it. Something is off because it's a lot of negative stuff going on. And prior to, it wasn't a lot. It was still happening, but it wasn't heavy. It wasn't heavy like it is heavy now. So a lot of negative stuff is going on. So I think that portal with 15, 18, 21, 24, I think that portal is open. Um, and let me see what else I had. Oh, you know why I think that is open? Because they was trying to torture the highest one that was chosen to save the frequency, to save the power, the electrical grid. So once they went to torturing that highest being, they went to torturing that being, the frequency fell. The frequency fell back low. Love is always great. I'm a fan of love. I'm a lover. So I think that love helps us evolve. It's just the fact that when people use it in a negative way, and then it makes it become something negative. That's just like anything you do. You know what I mean? Um, so I think love take us there. I really do. It just nobody really showed us like the pathway. Nobody really showed us. So we just, doing it day by day. Um, but it gotta be in you. It can't be on you. Anything on you, it can be stripped away. Anything in you, they can't touch it. Um, and what else? What's my other question? Okay. Oh, I did say we are the power grid. We are. Cause we're an electrical being. I said that. But I think that's all I got. Yeah. That's all I got. And I love y'all. Answer my question. Now. Come on, man. Come on. I'll be listening to you. You be answering my question. They be trying. Look, I'll tell you, I'll be paying attention, right? And it could just be because, we on the same thing. We on the same thing. But I do pay attention. And I want to say thank you again for answering my questions. Because I'll be listening to you. And I appreciate it. So shout out to Big Unc. All right, I love y'all. I gotta go because I gotta finish working. I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.